Did you know that the very vitamins and foods you trust to keep you healthy might actually be the reason your legs feel weaker, heavier, and more painful every day? It may sound shocking, but for millions of seniors over 60, this is the hidden truth behind declining leg strength and increasing discomfort. You may think you're doing the right thing by taking daily supplements or enjoying certain familiar meals, but some of these choices are silently draining your muscle power, stiffening your joints, and robbing you of mobility. Here's the real hook. Two vitamins, often praised for their essential health benefits, could actually be accelerating muscle loss and contributing to dangerous fatigue and instability in your legs. The most alarming part, these threats are hiding in plain sight, woven into your daily routine. But once you understand the science behind these effects, you can make small but powerful changes that restore your strength, balance, and independence. Let's uncover the truth behind these vitamins and the everyday foods that may be undermining your health without you even realizing it. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. 1. Vitamin A, the silent saboteur when taken in excess. Vitamin A is often praised for its essential role in maintaining vision, supporting immune function, and promoting healthy skin. For decades, it has been marketed as a cornerstone of good health, especially for seniors. But what many don't realize is that too much of a good thing can quietly become dangerous, particularly after the age of 60. The aging body processes nutrients differently, and with vitamin A, the risks of accumulation grow with time. Unlike water-soluble vitamins, excess vitamin A doesn't leave the body easily. It builds up in the liver and tissues, where it can begin to trigger subtle yet harmful effects. One of the first signs: unexplained muscle pain, stiffness, and weakness, particularly in the legs and lower back. Seniors may find it harder to stand up, walk, or climb stairs. Not from aging alone, but from the weight of excess nutrients they didn't know were hurting them. Moreover, too much vitamin A interferes with the absorption of magnesium and calcium, two minerals critical for proper muscle contraction and bone strength. When these minerals become imbalanced, painful leg cramps, spasms, and even bone thinning can follow. For those already at risk of osteopenia or osteoporosis, this creates a perfect storm that puts both strength and independence at risk. Perhaps most concerning is how quietly this happens. The vitamin A in multivitamins, fortified cereals, and certain supplements adds up, often without awareness. Many seniors are taking more than they need, simply because they believe it's helping. Health isn't just about what you take, it's about what your body can handle. As we age, we must learn to give our bodies only what they truly need, no more, no less. And if you think vitamin A is the only one turning against you, wait until you learn about the next essential nutrient, one that's often prescribed for strong bones, but may be weakening your legs from the inside out. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. 2. Vitamin D, when a bone protector becomes a hidden threat. Vitamin D has long been celebrated as a hero for aging bones. Doctors often recommend it to prevent fractures and boost calcium absorption, especially for seniors who spend less time in the sun. On the surface, it seems like a wise choice, a simple step towards stronger bones and better health. But beneath that reputation lies a deeper and more complicated truth. Too much vitamin D can slowly erode the very strength you're trying to protect. After 60, the body becomes more sensitive to nutrient imbalances. Vitamin D, being fat soluble, doesn't flush out easily. Instead, it stores in body fat and builds up quietly over time. When levels rise too high, often due to supplements taken without proper testing, it begins to disrupt calcium levels in the blood, a condition known as hypercalcemia. This isn't just a lab result, it's a condition that seniors feel in their bodies every day. Legs become stiff, muscles cramp, movement feels heavier, slower. What was once a preventative measure turns into a daily struggle with pain and fatigue. Worse still, excess vitamin D can lead to calcification of soft tissues, meaning calcium doesn't go where it's needed, the bones, but ends up in joints, muscles, and tendons instead. The knees ache, the calves feel tight, steps feel unsteady. Over time, kidney function may also suffer, reducing the body's ability to filter minerals and compounding these symptoms even more. Many seniors believe that more is better when it comes to vitamins, but with vitamin D, more can mean less strength, less comfort, and less mobility. Without proper monitoring, this well intentioned supplement can quietly rob you of your independence. And if you think only major vitamins pose a risk, what if we told you that a common B vitamin, often found in energy pills, could also be quietly damaging your nerves and stealing the strength from your legs? Let's uncover it next. 3. Vitamin B6, a nerve damaging risk, hiding in plain sight. Vitamin B6 is widely known for its role in supporting nerve health and energy metabolism. It's often included in multivitamins and promoted as a natural booster for brain function, mood, and even heart health. But what most people don't know is that excessive intake of B6, especially through supplements, can gradually harm the very nerves it's meant to protect. And for seniors, that harm is often felt first in the legs. Unlike some nutrients, B6 isn't easily flushed from the body when consumed in high doses over time. It accumulates, and with prolonged exposure, it can damage the peripheral nerves, the very network responsible for muscle coordination, balance, and sensation in your limbs. Seniors who unknowingly take large doses may begin to experience strange symptoms: tingling feet, numbness, burning sensations in the legs, or even loss of balance. Often they blame these issues on aging, arthritis, or circulation, when in truth, the damage may be coming from the vitamin bottle on their shelf. The tragedy lies in how slow and silent the damage can be. You may feel fine for months or even years while taking high-dose B6 supplements. Then one day, walking feels unstable. Your feet feel disconnected from the ground. You trip more easily, tire more quickly, or feel like your muscles just don't respond the way they used to. By the time the connection to B6 is made, nerve damage may already be well underway, and in some cases, irreversible. Vitamin B6 is important, but in the right amounts. What starts as a harmless boost can quietly become a burden, especially for those over 60. But vitamins aren't the only culprits. Some of the foods we trust, comforting, familiar, and easy to prepare, could be slowly draining strength from your legs day after day. Let's take a closer look at the top 3 offenders lurking in your kitchen. Besides vitamins, 3 foods silently harmful the feet of the elderly. 1. Fried foods, a crispy pleasure that we. Fried foods have a way of bringing back warm memories, family gatherings, comfort meals, favorite treats from childhood. But after 60, those crispy indulgences can begin to carry a heavy price, especially on your legs. What once felt like simple enjoyment may now quietly contribute to inflammation. As we age, our bodies become more vulnerable to the effects of poor circulation and chronic inflammation. Fried foods, rich in tran, are some of the most powerful triggers for both. These fats damage blood vessels, reduce oxygen delivery to muscles, and slow down the natural repair processes your legs rely on every day. When your muscles don't receive enough nutrients and oxygen, they weaken. Steps become shorter, stairs become steeper, and standing for long periods starts to feel like a burden. Beyond that, fried foods often lead to weight gain, particularly around the belly and hips. This extra weight places tremendous strain on the joints and muscles of the lower body. Knees begin to ache, ankles swell, and the legs feel heavier with each passing week. You might notice a subtle decline at first, feeling more tired after walking, waking up sore, or needing more rest than usual. But over time, the damage adds up, especially when fried foods are a regular part of your routine. What's heartbreaking is how overlooked this connection is. A few fries here, a piece of fried chicken there. It doesn't seem like much. But for older adults, the body processes these foods differently, and the cost is felt in strength, balance, and independence. Still, not all danger hides in the fryer. Sometimes the biggest threat to your legs comes from the most innocent-looking items on your plate, especially those with smiling labels and promises of convenience. Let's move on to a common food that sits quietly in pantries but causes a storm inside aging muscles. 2. Processed meats, a convenient bite that erodes leg strength over time. There's something undeniably easy about grabbing a slice of ham, frying up some bacon, or heating a few sausages. Processed meats have become a staple in many households, especially for seniors seeking quick, no fuss meals. But behind their convenience lies a troubling truth. These foods may be silently accelerating muscle loss, joint pain, and weakness in your legs. Processed meats are loaded with sodium, preservatives, and saturated fats, all of which wreak havoc on the body's delicate systems, particularly circulation and inflammation. High sodium levels lead to fluid retention, causing swelling in the legs and ankles that makes even short walks uncomfortable. The preservatives added for shelf life, nitrates, nitrites, and other chemicals, contribute to chronic inflammation that targets joints and soft tissue. The result? Stiffness, soreness, and a lingering heaviness in the lower body. But the damage doesn't stop there. These meats are also low in high quality protein, which is essential for preserving muscle mass, something seniors naturally lose with age. When you fuel your body with protein poor, chemically dense foods, you deprive your muscles of the raw materials they need to stay strong. Over time, the muscles in your legs become less responsive, less steady, and more prone to fatigue. Even rising from a chair or balancing during a simple task can feel unstable. The danger of processed meats lies in their routine nature. Eaten day after day, they chip away at mobility and independence in a way that feels gradual until it isn't. What once felt like a harmless habit becomes a barrier to living freely. And yet, the threat doesn't end at what's in your fridge. There's another common pleasure, sweet, nostalgic, and often seen as innocent, that may be doing even more damage to your legs than you realize. Let's take a closer look at what happens when sugar becomes part of your daily comfort. 3. Sugary foods, a sweet habit that slowly steals your strength. For many seniors, sugary foods offer more than just taste. They bring memories, comfort, and a moment of joy in the day. A slice of pie, a cookie with coffee, or a piece of cake at a family gathering feels harmless. But over time, that sweet indulgence can quietly turn into one of the most destructive habits for your legs and overall mobility. When sugar enters the bloodstream, it causes a rapid spike in insulin, followed by a dramatic drop in energy. Muscles, especially in the legs, require steady fuel to stay strong, responsive, and resilient. But sugar creates instability. This instability doesn't just leave you feeling tired, it wears down your muscle fibers, weakens your balance, and increases your risk of falls. Seniors often mistake these symptoms for natural aging, when in fact, it may be that sugary treats are robbing their legs of the fuel they truly need. Beyond energy swings, excess sugar triggers chronic inflammation, a slow burning process that damages joints, blood vessels, and connective tissue. The knees ache, the ankles swell, and walking becomes something to endure, not enjoy. What's worse, many sugary products are paired with refined flours and unhealthy fats, creating the perfect storm of empty calories and muscle-wasting ingredients. As sugar continues to circulate in high amounts, it also contributes to insulin resistance, meaning muscles can no longer absorb energy effectively. This accelerates muscle loss, something already common after 60, and turns daily movement into a tiring chore. What makes this risk especially dangerous is its emotional disguise. Sugar comforts, rewards, and soothes, but it also disables. Choosing to reduce sugar isn't about restriction, it's about reclaiming freedom in your body one step at a time. 6. And now, after revealing these everyday food dangers, it's time to ask a deeper question. What happens when too much of the wrong healthy vitamin makes things even worse? Let's revisit the silent threat hidden in your medicine cabinet. Reclaim your strength, one smart choice at a time. Your legs are more than just a way to move. They're your foundation for independence, freedom, and daily joy. As we age, protecting that strength becomes more important than ever. What you put into your body, from the vitamins you take to the foods you eat, plays a powerful role in how you feel, how you move, and how well you live. Now that you've learned which vitamins and foods may be silently working against you, you have the knowledge to take control. Small, thoughtful changes can lead to big improvements in your energy, balance, and mobility. Don't wait for the warning signs to grow louder. Start today by reviewing your supplements, cutting back harmful foods, and choosing nourishment that truly supports your aging body. Because strong legs don't come from luck, they come from smart choices. And you deserve to walk into your later years with confidence, stability, and the strength to go wherever life leads you. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.